Welcome everyone. My name is Krista Nice. We're going to begin today in our virtual visit with Rosanna Reyes, our Vice President of Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. Rosanna?
Hi everyone. Hello. Good afternoon. It's so good to have you all with us. Allie, Catherine, Connell, Gregory, Guadalupe, Rihanna, Savannah. I think I got everybody so far. We're excited that you guys took the time to be here with us. Obviously, you can see that we are all in our homes, and you'll be able to see that as we move forward with the presentation today. But that did not stop us from wanting to introduce to you to Luzerne County Community College and the many things that we have to offer. And so I hope that you take the time now to ask all the questions you have, to make sure that any program information you want to learn about or support services that we have here at Luzerne, if we have them, we want to make sure that you walk away with that knowledge and hopefully closer to your decision. We know that this is a weird time in our nation, actually in our world, and so we recognize that looking forward to your future looks very different than before. And so we hope that today you'll see that Luzerne County Community College is a wonderful choice for you. And so my job today is on behalf of the college president, faculty, and staff is to welcome you today to our virtual visit and begin by sharing with you a few facts about Luzerne County Community College. So the first thing I want to share with you, it's about our students, which is the primary focus of our institution. You see, our mission is founded on just one particular word, which is access. We're focused on making sure that we are affordable, accessible, meaning conveniently located, and that we have access to students who want to move towards a degree, whether it is just a 2-year degree or a 4-year degree, in a convenient, affordable, and quality education. And so that is our focus on this afternoon, and we want to just share a little bit about our students. So we are the largest college in Northeastern Pennsylvania. We're very proud of that fact. There are over almost 5,000 students enrolled in our credit program on any given semester, and about 3,400 in our non-credit or short-term program in trainings. We also have a very significant early college program where about 1,500 high school students are currently taking college classes with us, whether it is on one of our campus locations, in their high school, or online. And so we're very happy about that program that provides a lot of access. 70% of our students are receiving some form of financial aid. We have about 41% of our students who attend full-time, which means that they are coming for at least 4 classes and 12 credits, enroll in the full-time track. But there's also 59%, the majority of our students, who choose to come part-time. That's anything less than 12 credit. And so that is also a growing population for us, where students are taking about 3 classes or so. Most of our students, about 2,300 of them, are on transfer path, meaning that they are starting with us with the intention to go to a 4-year institution upon completion of their associate's degree. And so we are many times an economic decision for students that are looking to save money and also be able to transfer those credits to another institution. And then we also have a very robust online program of about 1,300 students who are taking classes via our distance education program, or some kind of combination of that, meaning they might take 1 class online and 1 in person. You might be wondering, with everything that's happening today, what are our plans for summer as well as for the fall? So this summer semester, we are moving all of our classes online as we transition out of the situation that's happening in our region. And hopefully for the fall semester, our plan is to be in person and to have classes both online and also on campus at our many locations. So I mentioned to you our early college program, and I wanted to distinguish for you the difference between that program and our regular tuition. So the early college program is a program, again, for high school students who want to earn college credit. And we have many students who are completing their associates at the same time that they're completing their high school diploma or doing a full year of college before they even finish high school. And in our early college program, we wanted to make sure that it was an affordable opportunity for students that were still enrolled in high school. And so we discounted the cost for our program to be only $40 a credit when you're taking a class in your high school. If a high school student comes to any of our campus location, that cost increases to $64. Our regular tuition, just to compare that for you, is $130 a credit. But the amazing thing is that you can earn an associate's degree for as little as $2,400 and the max at 7,800. And that is really something to compare with and to take advantage of. So let's talk about our majors. So we have some phenomenal majors at the institution, and you'll learn more about that in a little bit. We have over 100 different majors. And if you're like most high school students or brand new students coming on to college, you might not be quite sure what you want to do, and that's okay. So I wanted to just give you an idea of what are the top 5 majors that our students who are coming to the college are exploring. So the number 1 is general studies, and that's very popular for 2 reasons. General studies majors are the students who are either looking to transfer to a 4-year institution, and they're very purposeful about taking just their first 2 years of gen ed courses at Luzerne and bringing those courses on to their other institution. And that makes a lot of sense because it's a very flexible program that students can tailor and take just the classes that they need to take to whatever program they're going to. There are other students who are taking general studies program, and they do this because they're not sure what they want to do. And so many times they end up taking those gen ed classes as they're figuring out what is the purpose and what kind of major they're looking to be able to earn ultimately. So that gives them time to explore at the same time. Then we also have a very popular Gen Nerd, which is our nursing track program. And that's for the students who are interested in a career in the health sciences. And they are looking to work most likely in the nursing field. And so we have a very popular program in a wonderful health science center. And many of our students, 39% of them, are pursuing that track. Business is a very popular program as well. And under business is everything from accounting, management, and marketing. Some of those programs that fall under business are included in that 15.4% of our students on that track. And communication arts right behind that, with things like graphic arts and design, new media, and just some really neat programs in the communication arts area. So those are some of the top majors. And oh, I forgot to mention our computer information system. That is also one of our top majors. And keep in mind, we have a computer information system, and we also have a computer science degree as well at the institution. So let's talk a little bit about our faculty. So we have wonderful faculty, great connections with students. They are dedicated to the success of each of our students. They make sure that they have strong relationships with each of the students in their programs. We're able to have very small class size, even though we're such a large institution, and that makes it such a special place, that you can have a medium college size feel and still feel like you're a part of a small community within the institution. And so we're excited to have faculty who, many of them are practitioners, meaning that they work in the field that they're teaching, and they're bringing that expertise to the classroom. So you'll have that wonderful opportunity. And so we are also so proud of our graduates, and our students at Luzerne County Community College are meeting their goals. That event, that picture that you see there is our graduation, which unfortunately this year was scheduled to happen May 28, but has now been postponed until we can be in person again. So I wanted to give you some facts about our graduates and those who are finishing with us at Luzerne. We award approximately 800 degrees every year when we have our graduation. And that is added to over 34,000 alumni that have graduated from Luzerne County Community College. One of the great things about our graduates is that within 6 months of graduation, we send them a survey, and 83% of them come back telling us that they are actually employed right after graduation. For those that are employed, we are very happy to say that they are earning, 57% of them are earning anywhere between $40,000 and $60,000 annually. And so we are thrilled to see that their education has really opened a financial viability for them very quickly. 92% of our graduates remain right here in Pennsylvania, and 83% of them actually stay within northeastern Pennsylvania. We also love to hear from our graduates about whether or not we prepare them for transfer into 4-year institutions, and we found that 100% of those that responded reported that they achieved their goals to prepare to transfer here at Luzerne County Community College. And so for all these reasons, we are thrilled to share with you more about the college, answer any questions you may have, and again, I welcome you to be here with us and just learn as much as you can. Thank you for being with us. Now I'm going to pass it on to Krista.
Thank you. So again, my name is Krista Nice. I'm with the admissions office here at LCCC. And here at Luzerne, our mission is to provide excellence in education, foster our students' success and achievement of their goals, and to positively impact Luzerne County and the surrounding northeastern Pennsylvania region. We do that from our beautiful campus in Nanticoke, which was founded in 1966. The campus is 167 acres and it comprises 14 buildings with lots of green space in between. We do have 7 off-campus locations. And as Rosanna said, we serve a lot of students annually, about 6,000 students with our on-campus, off-campus, day, evening, and online classes. And I know that sounds like a big number, but our average class size is still just 19 students. And we cap our classes at 28 students each. We are accredited by the Commission on Higher Education of the Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools. And a little bit later, our Director of Counseling is going to talk to you about why that is so important. Here's a nice aerial view of our campus. Again, it does look large, but most students will only use 3 to 4 buildings on our main campus in any given semester. And I can honestly make it from one end to the other in heels in 10 minutes if I have to. So it's not as big as it looks. And we do have a number of off-campus locations. And to talk to you a little bit more about that is Lori Leneski from our Northumberland campus. Lori?
Thank you, Krista. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lori Lenuski, and I am the director of LCC's Northumberland Regional Center. It's great to be here today. As Krista mentioned, in addition to our main campus in Nanticoke, Luzerne County Community College has 7 off-campus centers located around northeastern Pennsylvania. As shown on the map, these locations include Berwick, Hazleton, Scranton, Shamokin, Wilkes-Barre, Pittston, and our newest center location, Watsontown. From placement testing, academic advisement, and career counseling to course registration and tutoring assistance, each center is a complete educational facility that provide a number of valuable services. Equipped with smart classrooms and networked computer labs, the centers contain everything students need to be successful in meeting their educational and career goals. Each center offers students a little something special, individualized and personal and caring educational experience. But even more than that, the centers offer convenience. Imagine accessible, affordable, quality education right in your neighborhood. That's what you'll find at Luzerne County Community College. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Krista.
Thank you, Lori. So another wonderful thing about community colleges is that we are accessible. And to be accessible, we have what is called an open door admissions policy. And that simply means that when you send us an application, we send you an acceptance letter. We don't use SATs, ACTs, graded papers, or essays. In fact, you don't even really need a high school diploma or GED, though we do encourage you to get that before coming to us because it will impact your financial aid availability. And while we don't require SATs or ACTs, if you took them, you can certainly send us those scores. If you got 450 in the math and 500 in the evidence-based reading and writing on your SATs, or a 20 in the English and a 21 in the math on your ACTs, we'll use those scores to waive you out of the placement test. Otherwise, you would come and take the college placement test after application, and then you'd move on to talk to your advisor about registering your classes. Now, if you're interested in our health science programs, and those would be dental hygiene, nursing, LP and RN, EMS paramedic, rest therapy, or surgical technology, there are additional requirements. There is a December 1st application deadline for these programs. That means that by December 1st, you need to have your application to us indicating the program of your choice, high school transcripts showing algebra, biology, and chemistry with at least a C, and transcripts from any other colleges that you may have attended. The GPA you need for these programs on those college transcripts varies, with a low of 2.5 for respiratory therapy and surgical technology to a high of 2.75 for the nursing program. In addition, for the nursing program, you will need to take the TEAS test. That's TEAS. And more information is available on our health science webpage at luzerne.edu. So to recap, to become an LCCC student, you would apply for admission, take your placement test, and then meet with your advisor to schedule your classes. The other part of being a community college is to provide an affordable education. And this graphic gives you an idea of our costs as compared to other forms of education, from in-state public four-year institutions to private nonprofit institutions. And you can see that we are quite a good return on your investment. And the four-year colleges are great for many students. A community college may be your best bet, especially if the degree you need is something like a master's or a doctorate. That's a lot of school. So starting at your community college can help you lower your college bill early in your time as a college student, so you can spend a little bit more on the back end of your college degree. On the other side of that, them very well-paid careers that you don't even need a four-year degree for. An associate's degree is enough to get you a career as something like an electrician, an HVAC technician, plumbers, automotive technicians, culinary artists, nurses, and dental hygienists, just to name a few. These are degrees where you can make a very good living wage with just 2 years of education. And to talk to you a little bit more about how you can make your education even more affordable by using financial aid is Laura Kapalka. She is our Assistant Director of Financial Aid. Laura?
Thank you, Krista, and welcome. I would like to take just a few minutes today to outline the college's financial aid process and give you an idea of what you can expect over the next several weeks as you prepare for the fall start. The key component to receiving federal financial aid, your grants and your loans, is completing a 2020-2021 FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid. The online application can be found at www.fasfa.gov. Federal financial aid includes the Pell Grant, which is a free need-based grant, and also federal Stafford loans, which are student-based loans offering low interest rates and deferred payment while in school. There are two types of loans: a subsidized loan, which is based on need, and an unsubsidized loan, which is offered to all students regardless of their income. I can't stress enough the importance of completing your FAFSA early. The application is actually available now online. And again, the website for FAFSA is on our page here. And the reason it's so important is FAFSA determines several factors. First, it determines if you've met all the necessary requirements to receive federal aid. It will also determine your dependency status, and it calculates your expected family contribution, which determines if you are eligible for need-based aid such as the Pell Grant or Stafford subsidized loans, and also the Federal Work-Study program. And Federal Work-Study is a wonderful program that we offer here at the college. It provides eligible students with part-time job opportunities both on campus and at nonprofit organizations in the community. Also very important, if your financial situation has changed since 2018, or if you feel you have a circumstance not outlined in the FAFSA's dependency questions which makes you independent, the Department of Education has put measures in place to allow us to reevaluate your FAFSA application. So if you feel one of these situations may apply to you, please reach out to the financial aid office, whether you call or send an email, and we'll set up an appointment with you to walk you through the process. In addition to federal aid, Pennsylvania also offers a state grant, FIA, for eligible students. If awarded, FIA is a supplemental grant that can be used towards educational costs. And Luzerne County Community College also offers a robust scholarship program, which is overseen by the college's Foundations Office. The deadline for the scholarship application this year is April 30th. Finally, if you're a veteran or a dependent or spouse of a veteran and would like to use your GI Bill to fund your education, Our certification process is outlined on the college's website. I would also be happy to answer questions about the GI Bill or questions about financial aid in the question and answer following today's presentation. So just to wrap up, just a few things to remember so that you're ready for the fall start. Complete your federal and state applications early. Check your student portal and student email regularly for updates about your financial aid. And submit any documentation requested by the financial aid office early to allow adequate times for processing. Now, if you have questions down the road, please call or email the financial aid office to set an appointment, or you can visit one of our live chats. They run several times a week and can be accessed from the homepage of the college's website. Thank you again, and back to you, Krista.
Thank you so much, Laura. So here at LCCC, we have a number of different kinds of academic programs. The first would be an Associate's in Applied Science, and these are those two-year degrees we were talking about that are designed to get you out into the workforce. So if you wanted to, again, become an electrician, an automotive technologist, a nurse, a dental hygienist, or any number of other degrees, careers, a two-year degree may be all that you need, and that would again be an Associate's in Applied Science. An Associate's in Science degree are degrees where you earn 2 years with us and get your associates, and then you would transfer out to a four-year college or university. These are called 2+2 degrees. Then we have our certificates of specialization, where you can earn a one-year certificate. Right now, probably the ones that are the best return on your investment are welding and diesel truck technology. They have a very good living wage with just 1 year of education. And then we also have diplomas, which are 1 semester usually. And these are great if you just need to get your foot in the door somewhere, or you need a little bit more education in order to advance in your career. And now we have to talk to you about our student support services. Janine Kelly, who is the Director of Counseling, Antoinette Sacco, who is the Director of the All One Recovery Education Institute, and Ursula Uren, who is our Director of Career Services. Janine?
Thanks, Krista. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on this beautiful sunny day. I would like to take a moment today to talk to you about the Counseling and Student Support Services Department. So we work closely with a lot of students from the time they are accepted into the college right through until graduation. So there's a good chance you'll get to know a lot of us in the department. I'm going to share with you some of the services that we offer today, and so that you can connect with us when is needed. So the first thing I'd like to talk to you about is academic advising. So this is the component that ensures that you're taking the classes that you need to meet your educational and career goals. We help students plan their semesters according to the curriculum requirements, graduation requirements, and planning for transfer. I'll talk a little bit more about transferring in a little bit. We also can advise you about different options if you're having a problem in one of your classes or if you're having a personal issue. So counselors are available to support students with mental health support, either by providing you information to make a referral if there's a specific situation going on in your life, or if maybe you're just stressed out or experiencing some anxiety about taking a test, something of that nature. So I always try to encourage students to come and seek help, even when they don't believe that someone can help them, because there might be resources available that you're not aware of. So don't be afraid to ask. We also have a counselor on staff whose specialty is working with students who need accommodations or who have a disability. So if you've had an IEP in high school, or unfortunately if you've gotten injured while you were taking classes, if you can provide us with documentation, we can provide you with special accommodations. So even if you were to become suddenly ill for some reason, please let someone know so that we can advise you appropriately. There's certain steps to take, and I always like to make students aware of that. Another service that we're offering pretty much on a regular basis is tutoring. Tutoring is free of charge. It can be requested if you find that you are struggling academically in any of your classes. And once you successfully complete some of the courses at the college, and if you've done well with them and you meet the requirements through your GPA, you can actually work part-time at the college as a peer tutor. So it's a great way to earn some extra cash while being on campus in between classes. It's a really nice opportunity for our students. So in a little bit, I'll talk to you about transfer, but for now, I'd like to turn the presentation over to Antoinette. She is our director for the AREI program. Antoinette?
Thanks, Janine. Hi, I'm Antoinette Sacco, the director of the All One Recovery Educational Institute. And Luzerne County Community College became a collegiate recovery campus in 2019 as a response to the opiate epidemic in Pennsylvania. Although the numbers have begun to show a slight decline by 2.9% in 2019, we still face a problem. The All One Foundation has provided us the opportunity to offer our students a unique caveat in being successful in recovery and education. All One Recovery Educational Institute is the college's avenue for providing innovative and holistic support for students in recovery from drugs and alcohol. AREI's primary goal is to promote and sustain the recovery of our students as they aim to achieve their educational, personal, and recovery goals. We offer academic, financial, and emotional wraparound support services regardless of the student's major and career goals. AREI believes that peer support is vital to sustaining recovery. Peer support meetings are offered on campus during student hours and currently through a Zoom platform during evenings and weekends. AREI provides a safe place and safe staff for students in recovery to access. Students can find computers to complete schoolwork, a place to gather to build a sense of recovery community, and we believe that students in recovery succeed when they have the support of peers, faculty, and administration. The star component of AREI is that we offer educational pathways to work in the human service field through the enrollment in the Human Service Addiction Recovery Diploma. This diploma program is designed to provide certification as a recovery specialist or to move a student into Human Service Associate's degree. A student in recovery can also attend one of the 100+ associate degrees in Luzerne Community College and benefit from AREI. And I will put my email address in the chat in case anybody has some questions or they'd like to reach out. And thanks for your time and for joining us today. Janine?
Thanks, Antoinette. So now I'd like to introduce you to Ursula. She is our Director of Career Services.
Thanks, Janine. Hi, welcome everybody. I want to talk a little bit about Career Services today. Career Services offers many valuable in-person and online services that benefit you before you begin and during your enrollment. We offer assessment testing and exploration, including day-in-the-life videos and up-to-date labor market information that can help you select majors and careers that match your goals and personality. So if you're undecided about what major to take, maybe you want to take an assessment test, and it can provide options that you may not have previously considered. Studies show that college students who select a major that's in line with their personality earn higher grades, are more engaged in classes, resulting in higher retention rates, and are more likely to stick with their major and graduate on time, and they're more satisfied and successful in their career. We also offer CLEP testing, which allows you to earn college credit for prior knowledge, saving you money and lessening the time needed to complete your degree. We offer workshops, mock interviews, assistance preparing employment documents, and online modules aimed at preparing you for your career. An online job board, targeted recruitment events, and job search sites can help you secure employment and internships. So Let Career Services help you get on the road to success throughout your enrollment, and you can visit us at luzerne.edu/career, and I'll put that website up on the chat block. Thank you, Janine.
Thanks, Ursula. So now I would just like to take a moment to talk to you about our agreements with other colleges that we have agreements with. So Luzerne County Community College is committed to helping students who graduate from LCC to continue on with their education to a four-year college. It requires careful planning and working closely with both your counselor at LCC and the transfer counselor at the institution, college, or university that you're transferring to. So LCC has developed many different agreements with a large number of bachelor degree awarding institutions. As Krista mentioned earlier, LCC is Middle States accredited, and that means our credits transfer very easily to a lot of different institutions. However, it's up to the student to research various colleges and their admissions policy and deadlines. And again, like I said earlier, work along closely with the counselor at both institutions to make sure that that transfer is seamless. Keep in mind also that using these agreement options has a financial benefit. Many of our agreements can, if you follow the steps and you graduate, that's the key word, you have to graduate from LCC, there's a scholarship available to you with a lot of the different institutions. So check that out. If you go on our website under the Student Support Service area, you can view the specific agreements with each institution. And under the Admissions and Aid tab on our website, you can actually access the application for dual admission. It's a simple application process. It probably takes 5 minutes. You can apply to as many institutions as you would like to, and consider your options opened. So I think that's pretty much all I have for you on that. I'd like to turn it back over to Krista, but if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. Thank you. Back to you, Krista.
Thank you, Janine. Now I'd like to introduce Kristen Corcoran. She is our Director of Student Life and Athletics, and she's going to talk to you a little bit about the other fun things to do at college.
Thanks, Krista. So college is a great time in your life. You get to get involved in all different kinds of clubs and organizations, and Luzerne is no different. We offer a variety of extracurricular activities that include programming such as movie days, our Welcome Back Fest, and craft nights. We have 20 student clubs and organizations with interests ranging from horticulture to the business club and everything in between. The college is also home to several honor societies, from Psi Beta, the Psychology Honor Society, to Phi Theta Kappa, the National Honor Society for two-year schools. If there's not a club when you look at our website that fits your interest, I encourage you to stop by my office on the second floor of the campus center when we're open again and talk to me about what you're interested in. I'll give you the information on starting a new club, and we'll help connect you to students who have similar interests like you do. In addition to clubs and organizations on our campus, the college also participates in 6 intercollegiate sports through our membership in the National Junior College Athletics Association, also called the NJCAA. Students can learn a new sport, continue skills that they were building in high school, pick up something completely different, or just have some fun. If you're interested in playing athletics or any sort of sport on our campus, please meet with my office to discuss eligibility. It's a little bit of a process, and I want to make sure that we walk you through it step by step so that you're cleared and ready to play. If playing sports is not your thing, then please come and cheer our athletes on. Many of the games happen right on campus and are free to attend, and your fellow students love to see people in the stands cheering them on. The sports that we offer are listed right there on your screen, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them at the end. I'm going to turn it back over to Krista, and thank you again.
Thank you, Kristen. I'm going to pass it on to Rosanna, and I'd like to have her talk to you a little bit more about our impact on the community.
Hi, I hope you're still paying attention. You're still getting all this great information. I want to point to you, we have a little chat box on the side of the screen. So if you have any questions, you can start typing that, and anyone from our team will be able to make sure that they respond to you or send you a link so that you can get the information you want. You can also turn on your mic, and if you want to speak to any of us or ask any questions for the good of everyone in the session, you are more than glad to do that. So I'm bringing you back to the end, meaning our graduates, and what we continue to find out from our students when they leave Luzerne County Community College. 100% of our students who were surveyed upon graduation believe that Luzerne County Community College education prepared them for the job that they are now doing because of the education they received. 100% of their employers also would report that they would like to hire a Luzerne County Community College graduate for their industry. And this is not very uncommon to us. Ursula, who is our Director of Career Services, can attest to the fact that we are constantly getting calls from companies locally looking for our graduates to fulfill the jobs that they have available. And so we're thrilled to know that. It's also very rare for me to be out in the community and not bump into one of our graduates, whether it's in a hospital or a local industry, a bank. Everywhere that we go, we are absolutely bound to bump into a Luzerne County Community College graduate. 98% of our graduates will recommend the college to a friend or family member. And our five-year average of that is actually 98% as well. So again, 98% of our students would recommend Luzerne to other students, and we would love for you to find out why that is the case. Thank you so much for being here with us. We are so excited to answer any additional questions you may have. And so please visit us online. If you'd like to apply, you just have to go to luzerne.edu/apply. But we are going to take all of your questions right now and make sure that you walk away with anything you'd like to know.